Welcome AP Economics parents and guardians. My name is Laura Foley and I am your child's AP Economics teacher. The purpose of this video is to go over important information that we would have if we were in a physical back to school night. So this is going to be some important information about the course. So like I said, the course name is AP Economics. Our job today in this video is to go over important aspects of this course, things that we would talk on back to school night about, and so that you have a better understanding of your students' classroom so that we can maximize your students' achievement. My name is Laura Foley, and I am a 11-year teacher here at Morris Knolls High School. I feel like I have a unique perspective because I did grow up in Rockaway Township. In terms of a little bit more about me, I teach the World History course here, which is required for ninth graders, the US History 2, which is for juniors, and I have been teaching the Advanced Placement Economics course here for 7 years. In terms of roles within the school, I also participate in the student government as the advisor, and I'm also the Social Studies Honor Society advisor. I feel like it is important for teachers to do some of those outside things to connect with students. Most importantly, if you ever need to contact me for any reason, questions, comments, suggestions, please feel free to use my email, lfoley@mhrd.org. I also have a voicemail. Some things are better spoken about than written about. Feel free to use that voicemail link. So AP Economics, our main job, and it's the best course in the entire school because this course does not only prepare your child for one College Board examination, but for 2 College Board examinations. That's right, we are prepping for 2 College Board examinations, which means your child is going to have the opportunity to get 2 full courses of college credit. The College Board AP exam dates, as of right now, the College Board said that they will be administering the traditional AP exams. So we will be having our exam. The macroeconomics one is going to be on Monday, May 10th, and the microeconomics one is going to be on Wednesday, May 12th. I ask that you as parents and guardians please check your email for important information on how to register for your child for each of these examinations. I will be sending you that email. Also, even though that we are in a hybrid and a virtual environment, I want to make my commitment to you that I will make sure that your child is prepared for both of these examinations. So, what do these courses look like? Macroeconomics, this is the course that we have started studying now. This course we will be learning in the fall semester. So we will be going over it pretty much from September all the way until that New Year's break. And that will be macroeconomics. And then when we come back from the New Year's break, we will start a new course, microeconomics, and we generally work on that from January until about that spring break. And that gives us 3 or 4 weeks for review until we have the examinations. Macroeconomics is a course that studies the economy as a whole, looking at things like unemployment rate, inflation rate, fiscal policy, and monetary policy. Microeconomics takes a look instead, it's a much smaller view. It looks at individuals' perspectives or an individual firm's perspective, and we talk about consumer choice, producer choice, and some choices that a business should make. So looking at factor markets, externalities, and things of that nature. In terms for your son or daughter to be successful, there are some required materials that they need to have in AP Economics. We will be using the MHRD issued Chromebook in order to access a lot of review materials, take assessments. It's very important, obviously, in the hybrid and virtual environment. We are trying to get students to get into the habit of checking their email daily because this is the main way, especially in a hybrid or virtual environment, that we will be connecting with the students. Students also need to have a composition notebook. Every day we do something called a question of the day, and this is one of my foolproof strategies that I've used in the past that helps students prepare for those high-stake examinations in May. They also need to have a 3-ring binder. We put our guided notes in there, and we also use notebook paper to take notes throughout every class. So in terms of the class, there are some online tools that are especially prevalent in this virtual hybrid environment. Obviously, we talked about the MHRD issued Chromebook. There is also something called Zoom. When we are in the hybrid and virtual environment, this is the virtual conference tool that we use. We want to make sure that students are ready for class when they're on Zoom, that they are appropriately dressed, that they are in a quiet area where they can focus, and that their screen is turned on and that they are ready to participate. So we are asking you for emphasis on that. Also on Zoom, during the hybrid and virtual time, I do have office hours that many students like to take advantage of for extra help. So if your child is ever struggling or confused in AP Economics, please come to my office hours. Monday, it's 12 to 1, and Tuesday through Friday, it's 1 to 2. Google Classroom is the second online tool that you can see on your screen. This is the main hub of our classroom, and pretty much all of the notes. Our textbook is on Google Classroom. It is in a PDF format, and assignment submission, everything is done on Google Classroom. So make sure that your son or daughter is, well versed in that. We obviously will be using Aspen, which is our student information system that will have grades and attendance. We also will be using the College Board AP Classroom, and this helps us have a little bit of an understanding about what these actual College Board questions look like, what some of the review and practice, and we will be doing a lot of assessments on here. So please make sure that your son or daughter is registered. In terms of classroom expectations, especially because this is an AP class, we ask that students are proactive learners, that they are respectful, and that they are prepared. In terms of the grading policy, we are directly in line with the Social Studies Common Grading Practices. What I'd like to bring your attention to is that for every test, there will be a study guide, and at the beginning of the unit, major assessments like projects and tests will be announced at the beginning of the unit. And this is so that students can, best time manage. In terms of other aspects of the grading policy, I accept late work because, especially in AP Econ, all of the work is very important practice that helps us build these skills for us to be successful on those College Board examinations. So I accept late work. The students will get half credit for the work, and they will be able to turn in the work until the deadline date at the end of every marking period. So for example, if somebody misses something in marking period 1, they pretty much have the entire marking period until that deadline to submit it. Especially in AP Economics, you don't want to fall behind. If any time a student is absent, they should contact me immediately so that they know what they need to do in order to be successful, in order to not fall behind. In terms of extra credit, there are always really interesting current events and enriching topics in economics. Once every marking period, I will post an enrichment assignment that students can gain extra credit. Unique to the 2020-2021 school year, we will not have a final project in AP Economics. Rather, the student's final grade is simply based on the average of the marking period 1, marking period 2, marking period 3, and marking period 4. So because of this, we really want to emphasize that students take their coursework seriously. And this will conclude my video. I would like to first and foremost say thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. It is so important that parents, guardians, teachers, and students all work together to promote a successful partnership. That way, that can help us maximize student achievement, and especially so that we can conquer these College Board examinations. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything that you'd like me to know, please do not hesitate to send me an email at lfoley@mhrd.org. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching this video. And most importantly, I hope that you have a happy, healthy, safe school year.